Hello and welcome to another custom figure review. Today we're going to be looking at the 10th Doctor updated with Articulation. Now this actually came about because I've wanted to have one of these for years and years and years. It's been 11 years since the original 10th Doctor figure, back in end of 2005, 2006, yep. And we've never had proper articulated ever, and that is why it really annoyed me. And the reason why I haven't done a review on this is because I was making this, so that's why. But yeah, they released the Tuxedo 10th a couple of months ago now. I'm recording this in advance, so it's been a few weeks for me. Yeah, so they released this, and as soon as I saw it, I was like, why are they doing this? I mean, it has articulation, it has ball jointed arms and ricep articulation, which is the first ever time we've had that in a 10th Doctor figure. The original, I will take this, the one that I used to custom, here, no, all it had was two points. The elbow, go on, focus please, the elbow and the shoulder. There wasn't even articulation in the hand. The hand can't twist. If you twist it, it will come off. So it was very nice when they released this, because it's the first 10th Doctor we've ever had with proper articulation, as the most figures have standard now. Now it is actually, once I got it, I realised, or I noticed before, but once I got it, I took it apart to see what parts they'd used and what they hadn't. Now, the actual legs are exactly the same as the original sculpt. They've literally just moved them over. However, the torso piece has been redone so they could have the new arms, which meant that if they were the same sculpt, surely you could just repaint them, is what my brain thought. So this is what I've done. I've literally taken a Tuxedo 10th, I've taken off his jacket, I still have that actually, took the jacket from this one off and put it on the Tuxedo 10, and this is what you get. This is a 10th Doctor in his normal suit with full articulation, which is so weird, so odd, so weird. And he has his nicely new head sculpt from the Tuxedo 10 one, which is similar to the End of the Time. It's slightly off from the End of the Time version, but it's yeah, it's a good one. So yeah, that's basically what I did. Is I took it off and then repainted the entire suit in a brown, and then it didn't look right because there was no stripes. So I did actually get this was a thing that I find tricky. I didn't know what I was going to do about was actually doing the stripes. Now this actually comes up a lot worse on camera. I think it's because of that light, so I think I'm going to turn that light off. Now it's sort of come out as a green on camera. It's not green on camera, but if we just change the lighting halfway through the setup, you can see there is the faint lining of blue. It looks really bad on camera. I'll post some pictures. I'll put pictures to the side to show you what it does actually look like. And I'm actually really impressed with it because the actual shirt piece, what I did is I removed the bow tie, because it's a removable shirt piece. I would open to show you, but I've super glued the jacket shut because it doesn't shut properly. Yeah, I removed the shirt piece, cut off the bow tie, and then sculpted a higher collar and an open collar and his tie in there as well. Yeah, to match the original 10th Doctor thingy. Also repainted his shoes. I'm not sure what's off about them. maybe, see, the red line wasn't there on the original, so maybe that's what's missing. I've literally just noticed that, so we'll probably add that, and that will probably make the entire thing look so much better. But yeah, and that was the chair creaking a lot. But yeah, that is the 10th Doctor with proper articulation. He has his new sonic and the articulated wrists and everything. And the way that I did it, because the collar was when I sculpted the new one on, it was slightly too tall, so his head's not actually on entirely, which does mean that he does have the articulation of a sort of ball joint, so it can go up and down, which is a nice little extra feature for this custom. But yeah, I really like it. It works well. It looks awful on camera, but there we go. We have a clean Series 2 and whichever other episodes you want to count into it, but Series 2 to 4 basically. Costume. So here we go. It's a quite painful. The worst thing is having to repaint the entire figure except for the hands and the head. If it wasn't that hard, then I would probably recommend doing this, but it's up to you. I had to go out of my way and buy a blue pen, which was slightly too big, so that's why some of the lining looks a bit awful. But yeah, that's fun. Anyway, I will see you next time. Thank you very much for watching.